Welcome to my channel, Number Feed. Today I'd like to share an application that shows the latest filings of institutional investors and hedge funds. The application parses data from the SEC website and will show changes in holdings compared to the fund's previous filings. This application is an HTML file that you can download and run on Chrome browser with a CORS extension. But before you use any content in this channel, please read the following disclaimer. Disclaimer: this content is purely for informational and educational purposes. Your use and access of this content are at your own risk. Number Feed makes no warranty or representation and disclaim all responsibility and liability for I. The completeness, accuracy, availability, timeliness, security or reliability of any content, 2. Any harm to your computer system, loss of data, or other harm that results from your access to or use of this content and its links. Under no circumstances will Number Feed be held responsible or liable in any way for any claims, damages, losses, expenses, costs, or liabilities whatsoever, including without limitation, any direct or indirect damages for loss of profits, business interruption or loss of information, resulting or arising directly or indirectly from your use of or inability to use this content or any sites linked to it, or from your reliance on the information in this content. So here, I will show you how to navigate this app. First, is we enter the name of the fund. This has to be exact name that is listed in the SEC site, including the commas and spaces. I have included a small set of funds in a drop-down here, and if you enter a space, you will see this list. You can also provide the CIK number for the fund. CIK is the central index key used on the SEC systems to identify funds and individuals who have filed disclosure with the SEC. You can easily search a fund's central index key on the SEC website. Or as I will show you here in a little bit, you can also view a list of recent filings by clicking on the Latest Filings tab. But first, we'll go ahead select from the list, or type the first few characters of, say Berkshire Hathaway, then click on the fund in the drop-down list to select the fund, then we click the button, Get Latest Holdings. In a few moments, we'll see the list of holdings by the company listed by market value in descending order. This list is sourced from the SEC filing, which you can see in its original form, by clicking on the Date button under Filing Date. This will open up a new tab in your browser, and show you the XML file, if you would want to parse it yourself with the extra information not shown in this table. So going back to the list here, you will see the Issuer column and the CUSIP or QSIP. It is an acronym for Committee on Uniform Security Identification Procedures. It's a 9-digit alphanumeric code that identifies a financial security. If you click on this, you'll see another tab open up to the OpenFigi site. Moving on, we have the market value column, shares or amount column, the calculated average price per share column, and the percentage of that holding compared to the total value of the fund. The up, down, and change column just shows if this particular holding has gone up or down when compared to the previous filing by this fund, which is helpful when you want to see which holdings have gone up for the quarter, or if you want to see new buys or changes in holdings of the fund. In the search bar, you can type New Q to show only new holdings for the quarter, or Down Q to show only holdings that have gone down since the last submitted form. You get the point. Next up is downloading multiple quarter holdings. You can click on the Latest Filing button and select Last 4 Filings drop-down button and then click the Get Latest Holdings button. In a few moments, you will get a list filings for the fund, shown here by the Filing Date column. So now when you search for a particular QSIP number, you will find changes to the holding in the past 4 filings of the fund. Next up, we have this Latest Filers tab. When you click on this tab, it will retrieve 20 of the latest filers from the SEC site, showing each filer, their CIK number, filing date, number of holdings, and the total value. All these columns are sortable, and if you click on a particular filer, it will retrieve the holdings for the filer and navigate you back to the Holdings tab. As an alternative to searching using the name of the filer, you can also opt to enter the CIK number. But searching this way, however, does not give you the fund name and fund column. So if you are exporting the table to Excel or CSV after every search, you won't find the filer name in the exported data. Which brings me finally to exporting the data of this table into Excel so you can compare holdings across multiple filers, and apply filters or create charts against the exported data. To do this, you can click on the CSV button or the Excel button, whichever you prefer. This will download the data results in that format. You can then open the downloaded file and apply filters in the application of your choice. In the next videos, I'm going to show you how you can view this data in a charting application or perhaps incorporate some open-source charts in this same HTML application. Lastly, if you are interested in downloading this application, I have the GitHub link in the description, and in another video, I will show you step by step on how to set up your Chrome browser and use a CORS extension for this app to work. Please note that this app only works in Chrome browser version 92 or higher, with an added CORS extension. That's it. Enjoy! If you like the content on this channel, please support Numberfeed giving us a thumbs up and subscribing. Thank you for your time and attention.